this shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand up the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself in this coupe. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you.
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
Scottis.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So one team over here is Cowboys, leaders. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah, DC4L. All day.
Every day. My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? And this is Cowboys Convos. Like, I am by my lonesome right now, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. You know, we will have the nefarious one, Landlord from Alabama, on momentarily. Pack touchdown. He got to distribute, flood the streets, do whatever you got to do before we come into the show. But while we wait for Landlord, man, we're going to hold it down. Salute to everybody out there right now, man. Big Dow 8604. Ophenham. That's how you say that shit. What's up with you, man? B Bird in the building, man. What's up with you? Kelvin Hicks, what's Gucci? Thank all of y'all good people for tapping in and showing love to both platforms, man. And hey, wherever you're at in the world, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If you're over there rocking out with Landlord in the Trap, hit that like button. If you're in the liquor store early morning getting drunk, man, go ahead and hit that like button with your boy. Lee Norman, what's good with you? Tide Church, what's good with you? Thank y'all for tapping in and showing love to the channel. Indeed, man, indeed. So Land said he has some technical difficulties. He'll be on here, man. He'll be on here momentarily. But hey, what's up, Justin Kitchen? But yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna have to talk about the new coach hirings, man. We got new coaches coming into the building. We got the coaches leaving. We got, former players speaking out against the hirings and how they ain't happy about it. But let's go ahead and start with some somber news. Trevon Diggs, man, all-pro corner, when healthy, one of the better corners in the National Football League, man. Our boy Trevon Diggs. He recently had surgery, man. We knew we had a season-ending knee injury. He finally had surgery on that knee to correct whatever disorder he was suffering from. So, cornerback Trevon Diggs underwent surgery on his left knee, and this is a couple days ago, according to a person with knowledge of the procedure. And Todd Archer added some more context to that. He said Pro Bowl cornerback Trevon Diggs had chondral tissue graft surgery Thursday on his left knee, and recovery could keep him until parts of training camp, if not longer, according to multiple sources. So Trevon Diggs, who was already hurt, has already had successful knee surgery. They did a graft, and from what I read, the reason that it took so long for him to have surgery is because they had to grow the graft. They had to grow the graft of skin, for the best, most optimal results for the man. Also, salute to everybody sliding into the liquor store in the trap, man. I see my boy Donald Holmes in the building, JVB boy, Justin Kitchen. Salute to all y'all good people rocking out with us, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And if it's on your heart today, hit that cash app, man. We still beefing with YouTube. No ad revenue, nothing like that. No super chats. But if you want to support, you can hit the cash app. Mine is $ Henny the More. Landlords is $ Landlord 723. So support your independent content creators, man. Hit that cash app button. He said, "Why does Diggs have surgery so late?" Yeah, because they had to grow the graft for what they were saying. Because of the kind of injury he had, they had to grow the skin, go in, do the procedure, and that's what took so long. Right? They didn't want to botch the surgery. They didn't want to have any complications, so they had to, manage this the way that they managed it. And look, man, I'm not trying to get nobody out of here. I like Trevon Diggs. I believe Trevon Diggs, when healthy, is still one of the better cornerbacks in the National Football League. But it comes a time, man, when you have back-to-back season-ending injuries and you miss the amount of time that you miss, you have to wonder how long the Dallas Cowboys front office will be willing to stay with Trevon Diggs. Like, let's keep it 1,000. Cornerbacks are a premium position, but still, the best ability is availability. And at this point in time, man, he has not been available for you a lot over the last 2 years. He only gave you 2 years in 2023. 2 games in 2023. He missed about half the season this year with the injury that he suffered. So it makes you wonder, man, like, is Trevon Diggs inching towards that, injury plague tag? Is he injury prone? And really, you can have that same conversation about Dak Prescott. You can have that same conversation about a lot of guys on this team, actually. But with Trey, it's just hard, man. He just signed the contract, and back-to-back season-ending injuries. You don't want that. Is it still an 8-month recovery from the injury? Something like that. That's why they said he may not be back in time for training camp or anything like that. He could be missing part of training camp, could be missing a little bit longer. So you remember, the training camp and all the other stuff is in like preseason starts in August, if I'm not mistaken. The preseason games start in August, and then the actual season starts in September. So yeah, man, like, they pushing it. He might not play week 1. And honestly, if he's not 100% healthy, I don't want to play in week 1 anyway. I really feel like Dallas should allow these guys adequate time to recover from whatever ailing them, come back 100%, and then, you go through the grind and the wear and tear of the season. Because remember, you're not getting fully healthy while you play football. You're injuring yourself every day. You're injuring yourself every single day. So you're not really fully recovering from that stuff, man. The healthiest you will ever be playing football is right when the season starts. Right when you're coming in, you had all off season. to train, prepare, get your body right. That's the healthiest players will ever be over the course of an NFL season. So if you're already coming in at 70%, how long do you think it takes you to get to zero? How long do you think it takes you to get to where you're a liability to be on the field at that point? Right? If I'm coming in, I'm only 70%, and this is a grueling physical game that I play, it's only a matter of time before I'm one down to next to nothing at that point, and the season's not even over with. So I would rather they come in 100, somewhere in the 90s, and then we just go from there. If Trevon Diggs is only 7% of Trevon Diggs, I want him to sit. I want him to sit, until he's fully healthy. And Anthony Carlisle, he said, how long do we support this malarkey of football team? Dak's not going to galvanize this team. I believe Dak has galvanized this team. Right? I believe that Dak Prescott is a good leader on off the football field. The issue is it takes more than being a good leader to win football games. You need skill position players. You need good coaching. You need a defense that can stop the run. You need to be able to run the football when you need to. You need to be able to get off the field on third downs. You need to be able to force turnovers at important times. There's a lot of shit that goes into winning regular football games, let alone multiple playoff games and winning a Super Bowl. All right, just because you have a handful of good players on your football team does not mean that you're a Super Bowl caliber team. When you look at the teams that are favored to win, like when you look at the Eagles, they got everything. They got an all-pro running back. They got all-pro offensive linemen. They got all-pro wide receivers. They got Pro Bowl tight end. They got linebackers. They got safeties. They got corners. There's really not a lot of deficiencies when you look at how that roster is constructed. You look at the Chiefs. They got wide receivers. They probably got the best tight end. They got a running game. They got one of the better defenses in the National Football League. They can rush the passer. They can stop the run. Same with the Bills. We all talk about Josh Allen, but he also has a running back that led the league in rushing touchdowns. He has an underrated defense. They're not the same defense from years past, but they're still a high caliber defense. They got skill position players now. Come to think of it, they spent a high second round pick on Keon Coleman. They traded for Amari Cooper. They already had the tight ends in place. So when we talk about the people that are still playing football, there's not one glaring hole on these teams that you can just go in and exploit. For the Dallas Cowboys, if you can run the football, you can beat them. Simple and plain. They've had a lackluster run defense for years at this point. For years. So that's pretty much team's game plan when you go into the playoffs. And that's why every playoff game, you're seeing the Dallas Cowboys give up 160 yards, 170 yards, 200 plus yards. One game we gave up almost 300 yards on the ground. And it's been the same way for years when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. When you have an easily exploited weakness, teams will exploit that. And you've been a middle of the pack to downright awful run defense for over half a decade. The last time that you've been a good run defense was 2018 regular season. Because in the 2018 postseason, that defense gave up 300 yards rushing to the Rams. 297 to be exact. Yo, what's up with you, man? I see my boy Tuck in the building, man. Salute to Tuck. Salute to Mr. Dika. Salute to DG in the building, man. What's up with you? And yeah, I believe we're a little bit of ways too, man. We don't really stack up to these other teams when we're out here, man. We don't really stack up to these other teams like that. At least not yet. You might have a good off season. You might have a good draft, but you don't have the horses in the stable to run that kind of race right now. Right? You don't. When it comes to skill position players, you got one guy. You got CeeDee Lamb. Jake Ferguson took a step back this year. The other guys are not up to snub when it comes to being a true, legit number 2 option for the Dallas Cowboys. Your run game was non-existent for most part of the season. So you're a bit away, man. Hey, what's up with you, Land?
What's happening, man? Hey, it's my fault, but it ain't my fault. I'm going to say that.
Man.
Soon as I get on here, my mouse dead, man. Hey, we gotta get me another computer because they hate me. If it ain't the mouse, it's the goddamn keyboard. It's this goofy. Apple, why do you want to charge these things? Somebody let me know, please.
No telling.
I mean, right? Who want to charge a mouse and keyboard? Just let me know that. I'm just saying.
Man, nobody. But we got some people. We got some people want to charge their cars, so
I'm just saying, bro. Like I swear to God, I was here on time, and y'all gotta know, I'm not an iPhone person. That's just not who I am. I know that's him, but that's not who I am. So I need an iPhone charger for these devices. So when I get on here, I'm like, boom, I'm ready to go, and I notice my mouse ain't moving. So now I gotta go find an iPhone charger somewhere. Like my kids got them, they got iPhones. So I gotta go through their room, through their belongings to try to find a charger because they done stole all the ones that go to my computer. So it's my fault, but it ain't my fault. So I'm just saying.
Listen, I already fired you anyway, man.
I know I'm fired on my day off.
Fired on your day off. Listen, what's crazy is before this moment, landlord didn't know he was working. He just thought he was doing
This what I'm saying though. Like, okay, some people be like, well, why you ain't charging before? I didn't even know this show was a thing. Right? Like, he hit me at 7 in the morning and said, I'm going at this time. I'm like, shh, bro, give me a minute. I ain't even know we was finna do a show. So, hey, man, we made it work, though. We still here some kind of way.
Indeed, man. So we were just talking about your boy from Alabama. We were talking about Trevon Diggs and his injury and how he just had surgery. I'm gonna put the graphic back up since you missed it. Show you what we were talking about. Cowboys cornerback Trevon Diggs underwent surgery on his left knee, according to a person with knowledge of the procedure. Todd Archer also added that he had a chondro tissue graft surgery Thursday on his left knee, and recovery could keep him out until parts of training camp, if not longer, according to multiple sources. Also, for why the surgery took so long, they had to grow that skin that they used. So that's everything on Trevon Diggs. But what are your thoughts on Trey, and has his recent bout of injuries given you pause?
Yeah, plenty. If y'all follow me, y'all know Trey, one of my guys. I used to fight for Trey all the time. So this ain't no hater. This just somebody who came to the realization that, hey, after a while, if you're not on that field, then, it ain't nothing you can do. Like, I need your services on the field. Like, you can be the greatest player ever, but if you never get on the field, then what's the use? See what I'm saying? So availability is truly the best ability. Like, that's not just a cliche saying we say. It's the truth. Like, I've seen great players that stay on the sideline. Like, what's his name? what Charles Barkley called that boy? Street clothes Davis and stuff like that. I done seen street clothes type players that stay on that sideline and never be of full service. So that could definitely hold any player back. Like, I'm telling you, I was about to say something that might be a bomb drop. I'll leave it alone, though.
Listen.
I don't want that kind of smoke.
We'll get to that in just 2 seconds. I want you to say that shit. But,
you probably don't want me to say this.
I do. He said it doesn't. And Big SARS was like, it doesn't matter who the head coach is for the Cowboys. What matters is whether or not the Cowboys are players in free agency. I mean, kind of, sort of, because this is the dilemma the Dallas Cowboys are in. You have way too many holes to fill it only with the draft, and you also have way too many holes to fill it with only free agency. You actually have set yourself so far back. You got to kill both. You got to kill the free agency and kill the damn draft.
You got a tag team.
Yeah.
Tag team back again. You gotta be able to go crazy on both ends.
And the scary part is you have not drafted well the last 2 years. Dallas Cowboys had this reputation of drafting so good. Maji Smith has not panned out just yet. He's a defensive tackle. It takes time. You have not got a return on investment from Maji Smith just yet.
Hold on, Hen. You know that was just McCarthy sabotaging. They'll be okay back. They're going to draft well this year. Watch.
Man, hold on. Because, listen, you're not even getting value in the later rounds of the draft. But I'll get to that in just 2 seconds. But Tyler Guyton, Listen, he might be great. He might be a future All Pro. He ain't look like it this year. He's young. I get it. He's playing a new position. I get it. To be getting your ass whooped and also be being benched and being hurt, like he also missed time to develop during the course of this season, right? Then when you talk about that, you also got to mention some of your guys you ain't even played for you. Like we had drafted, what's that boy Junior Fihoku? He ain't even on the team no damn more. He was a 3rd round pick, 4th round pick or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? You go through here all the guys we drafted. How many of them have given you an impact? The only one you could really say is Overshawn. He ain't even played that much.
And that's another thing I look at it like, okay, are we going to blame Mike McCarthy for that, or are we going to blame the front office? Because I'm saying, bro, like he ain't even have a good draft class, and we depending on this draft class, and they still did nothing. See, like, and I don't want to hear that this player's going to be this in 10 years. I don't care about that because the drafts that I'm performing, I'm trying to get this team good today. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole reason I didn't want Mozzie Smith. I can go back and pull up my work. I said, bro, I don't want Mozzie because it's not because of the player he is. It's because of it's going to take him 3-4 years. And now you see 3-4 years later, what? Mozzie's starting to show something. You know what I'm saying? Now you see who else? Tyler Guyton. I think the whole Cowboy Nation, new media as a whole was like down on Tyler Guyton. We did not want it. When we seen Tyler Guyton as somebody that could be projected to us, we was like, no way.
Like,
no, it made no sense. And now look at, they did it anyway because guess what? They feel like they the smartest in the room. Guess what? The alternative is to being the smartest in the room. You know what I'm saying? You could also be the dumbest in the room because everybody else seen what you didn't see or what you ignored. So that's the problem for me, man. I feel like we always want to be the smartest in the room, and I feel like that's something that hinders this football team going forward. And shout out to Jay Tuck in the building, man. What's happening with you? New media.
New media. He said BB. Yeah, BB is somebody that played well. Leah Fowl played well.
Yeah.
Overshawn, when he's been on the field, has played well. He just can't be on the field.
But we all know it hurts the worst when it's your top guys. You know what I'm saying? You expect your top guys to be day one contributors. And we didn't get that, man. We did not get that. So you mean to tell me you're going to team up 2 underwhelming drafts, in my opinion, on top of being stagnant in free agency. So you feel like, how are you going to succeed in that manner when you got other teams, even in your division, doubling up on both? Exactly. How are you going to be in competition? Oh, because just blind faith because we the Cowboys? All of that noise that y'all was being delusional about, I think this NFC Championship is a wake-up call right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to shake up out of that, and we got to be actually on one accord telling this front office exactly what we need, man. We really do.
He said, "What's the solution? What is the solution?"
Who said that?
Flip said, "What's the solution?" Shit, do you see a solution?
I just said it.
I mean, listen. Being a player in free agency helps. You were the team that spent the least amount of money in free agency this year, right? Also, can we stop with this narrative? They said the only reason we got the head coach we just got, Dak pushed that. Do you really believe that they did something for Dak Prescott when he publicly begged them to keep Mike McCarthy? So you believe that they all of a sudden want to do shit for Dak Prescott after the guy that he just went to bat for just got sent out the door? Do y'all really believe that? That they spend anything, y'all believe that shit? Matter of fact, I got a slab for that. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find this right here. Not that one. Let me see. Or maybe I put the same damn thing in here twice, and that's why I look crazy. Nope. I put the same, so that's my bad. I put the same slide in here twice, but I could just read this motherfucker real quick. So y'all bear with me.
Yeah, man. I just want to see what was tangible that we did last season to compete with the rest of the league. That's what I want to know.
Absolutely nothing.
You got a couple of good draft picks. That was okay. BB was pretty good. Louis was pretty good because they had to play. We forced their hand. Barbecue and mildew.
So this was R.J. Ochoa. He said, "I'm sorry, but I find it just incredibly silly that the Cowboys hired Shotty because Dak liked him, even though Dak went on record wanting Mike McCarthy back. That
Facts.
all of this is true when you won't surround him with players. On top of how they drag contract negotiations with him specifically on multiple occasions. So the dude that had to fight tooth and nail to get paid had his first choice of a head coach ran out of town and has been publicly been the lap dog and beating board for the front office and every decision they make. All of a sudden they doing shit for Dak Prescott. Won't give him no weapons. Wouldn't give him his contract. Wouldn't give him his coach. But all of a sudden, we gonna hire Shotty because he like him. Come on now.
Cause Dak said so.
Bullshit.
They just trying to find a scapegoat right now if this goes bad. And guess what? This possibly Dak last 4 years here. And if this don't go right, this will be a good way to usher him on out the door. Yeah, Dak wanted Schottenheimer and it didn't work. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good way to go ahead and cast Dak up out of Dallas. So I ain't listening to that, man. I'm not with it. Dak ain't never got nothing else he wanted, but he got a coach. Get out of here. Name something else Dak wanted that he got. And don't say Zeke because that was Jerry.
I said we blaming coaches for coaching hires now. You hear we out
players,
here
yeah. Blaming players for coaching hires.
Next thing y'all gonna say is when y'all don't like the wide receiver coach, CeeDee Lamb wanted the nigga.
Tuck said Dak confirmed it. So Dak calling shots now. So let's see. I guess Dak calling shots now. I find that hard to believe. And we know Dak can say anything, man. Like, I'm sorry. I still find that hard to believe, bro. I promise I do.
I find it very hard to believe.
Like, if Dak says it, we got to go with it, right? But I'm just saying, Dak done said a lot of stuff that he probably didn't want to say.
Okay, I can hear you again. That was on me.
Yeah. I just think that's odd right there. Because, we can't name nothing else he got that he wanted. I just don't. Like, I can see if Dak been calling big shots around here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that ain't the case.
I understand that Dak Prescott was Aaron Rodgers and, somebody that has controlled the franchise that he been to. But, I don't know. This shit seemed a little iffy to me. I know what Clarence Hill said. I know that he gave him a vote of confidence. But he also gave Kellen Moore a vote of confidence. This nigga went,
gave Mike McCarthy one, too.
Nah, I got a better one. What's the boy that don't play football no more and make the hats? He made the hats with the upside down.
Ben DiNucci?
Yeah, he gave Ben DiNucci a vote of confidence when he was starting for him. He said he felt he could help them win games in his absence and shit. Dak Prescott always say the right thing. So
he absolutely love Will Greer.
Yeah, like I don't know about all that. That nigga will tell you I could go out there and do it.
Man, Henry the Moore, I'm sure he got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling y'all straight up. I'm not gonna say that Dak is lying or being deceitful. What I am gonna say is, ever since I seen him do that little bit where he was talking about a fake team and giving fake insight about it, and like, bro, Dak is masterful with this media stuff. And ever since that day, I really can't believe, like, everything he say. He too good at it. Like, he really is.
No, I mean, I seen the clip. Him saying that Shotty is ready for the job, that he like him, believe in him, is not the same thing as saying this nigga need to be my head coach. Saying nice thing about your friends is not really the same thing as what y'all gotta make it.
Then you think about it, what would Dak say? Like, if they ask Dak, what you think about Schottenheimer? Man, I can't stand Schottenheimer, man. I wish they would hire him as a coach. Dak wouldn't be able to say that if he really felt that. Real talk. Because especially if the decision basically already made.
And I got another question for y'all, man. Like, if he had texted him the complete opposite, if he had texted Clarence Hill and said, "Fuck Schottenheimer," if they make him the head coach, you need to trade me. If he said that, how would that make you feel as a fan?
Exactly. Now, like I said, do that mean Dak likes Shotty? He probably do like him. He been working with him for years. Yeah, and he probably do expect good things out of him. I actually like Shotty. I'm just saying, like, my whole gripe about this whole situation is Dak all of a sudden calling shots. It just sounds crazy to me. We know what a buck stop in Dallas, bro. We do. And that's no secret. That's been the same thing since for how long?
Forever. Ever.
So today, January the what? 26, Dak running shit now? Come on, man. Let's not be. I don't care what Dak says, because I seen what he's done throughout all this time he's been here. He ain't got nobody. He ain't did nothing. The team ain't did nothing that they wanted him to do, like he wanted them to do. I haven't seen it. Where's the proof?
And then people say Dak wanted Shotty over Kellen. I heard Kellen told the niggas no.
He told Diddy no.
I heard. So it just depends. I said so he liked. All right. So he said he liked Shotty over the option that was available.
Okay.
So that don't actually mean much. It was me, landlord, and Tuck with the options outside of Schottenheimer. He like, damn. At least he's his actual coach.
They probably would have picked Tuck though. Tuck got the draft gift. They probably would have got Tuck. They was like, screw Schottenheimer.
Let's see. They gonna lowball Tuck. They gonna have him do the GM and the head coaching job.
You got to pay Tuck. Nah, that ain't gonna work out. Yeah, Tuck would have walked out of there like Mike did.
It was a nigga from New Media. It was a nigga from New Media or Schottenheimer.
Yeah, so I understand that situation. Like, but okay, Tuck, I get what y'all saying. But can't we agree that it's a little extreme to say that Dak did this? Because that's what the narrative's saying though. Like, it's Dak, bro. So if it's the worst hire ever, they gonna blame Dak.
He said, so if you ask Dak, Shotty, or Salah, who you think Dak is going to say? He going to say his partner.
Somebody he been working with for years.
He been helping that man for 2 years. He said GM, coach, / you ain't lying. We gonna have to form a union for Tuck. They gonna work the shit out of Tuck.
They gonna work Tuck like Trevon Diggs out there.
Tuck gonna be out that bitch running route. He gonna run a route and go back and call the play.
Shit, we need about 5 coaches now while y'all playing, goddamn.
Oh my God! Hey, we haven't even talked about that we lost some coaches that I actually like.
Al Harris was a surprise
that's
to me.
The big one. How's it a surprise? Let's talk to you why you surprised.
I know coaching, but this Dallas, it should be a surprise. Normal coaching regimes don't have layovers, but Dallas do. So don't sit up here and act like I'm just crazy. Yeah, it's surprising. If Al was one of their guys, it's surprising that Al's gone.
But you knew that he wasn't one of their guys.
He was Mike guy.
He was Mike McCarthy guy. He played for Mike McCarthy. He came here with Mike McCarthy, and Mike McCarthy is gone.
Look, a lot of people wanted Mike out the door, understandably so. But I don't know if we took into account all the people on his staff that we do like. I don't know if we thought about that.
Man, I just know this much.
Robert Prince just went to the Dolphins doing the same thing. I think a lot of people jump shift before they can get fired. You know what I'm saying? They like, my coach gone, who brought me here? It's time to find another job.
He said, do you think Al Harris will take J. Lou from us? Possibly. He a free agent.
Man, I think all these coaches that left could take anybody from us. Look what happened.
Devontae Turpin could be gone. When you think about it,
we got a lot of free agents.
And then Bones tried to recruit Brandon Aubrey.
I think that was a joke because he ain't going nowhere.
I mean, he's going to come up for a contract. If he don't get paid, he'll be a free agent next year.
Tuck said they hired Shotty to keep the continuity of the offense. I understand that, man, but we'll see.
So let me ask you a question, Tuck. Because from my mindset and my thought process, the shit that Mike McCarthy runs is nowhere close to what Schottenheimer runs. So my question to you is it for the verbiage or is it for something else? Because schematically, I believe those offenses are damn near night and day. Because we know that Schottenheimer is a run heavy play action kind of offensive coordinator.
He West Coast too, though, right?
Kind of, sort of. Not really, kind of.
Y'all know West Coast do have a variation of running the ball. That's San Francisco. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really what you would think of as conventional West Coast offense. Because it's not like San Fran or it's not like the Packers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't classify it as a real West Coast offense. No. Me
I
personally.
get you.
There might be differentiation opinions on that, but I wouldn't classify it as that.
I ain't see Angry in the building. What happened with you?
Okay. Hey, what's up, Angry? Hey, I need my rematch too, Angry. Not that I lost, but it's always fun to play fellow content creators. He said verbiage and it's Dak's offense. Okay. If it's the verbiage and Dak like the offense, F it. We're a little bit further ahead than we want.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So if Shotty run heavy, that mean we drafting Gentry. That mean we drafting one of these premier backs.
No, you gonna draft the offensive lineman.
They gonna say we got Rico Dow, y'all, 1,000-yard back.
He said I'm ducking you in college football. Don't do that. Did the Cowboys choose a defensive coordinator? I'm glad you asked. Yes and no. Yes, sir. Hold on. You said dumb down the playbook for Dak. You don't need to dumb down anything for Dak Prescott.
They are like Dak just
A
still
nigga-
writing with the big crayons. Like he's just crazy.
Y'all people be speaking like that. Like he ain't graduated from college and shit. Like this nigga ain't got degrees. Like he is considered one of the more cerebral quarterbacks in the league.
Dak coloring like this still. Like
if anything, you need to slow down what Dak Prescott do, because I don't think there's a quarterback at the line of scrimmage that has more responsibility than Dak Prescott. When you look at how we run offense and how Kansas City, like Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, and he don't even have the responsibilities that Dak Prescott has when he runs the offense.
Hey, Angry, you can slide over here to Bama and get some of this smoke too now. Hey, Henny nice though. Henny nice. We be battling like a mug. So I ain't gonna lie, they should broadcast our games.
The big crayon is diabolical.
They think Dak just crazy, bro. Like he just coloring like this, man.
That nigga be drooling.
Hey, you gotta make a joke out of some of this stuff, bro. Cause if the other version of me will be damn near cussing you out, cause I know what the undertones is. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma just leave that alone. But Dak don't need nothing like that. Mentally, he's probably one of the sharper quarterbacks that we done seen out here. It's evident. I think he needs some consistency. I think he need a better O-line and a run game and some weapons. And name me a quarterback that's being successful that don't have most of those things.
Nobody at all. He said Patrick the next TB12. Listen, he a Cowboy fan. I'm gonna rock with Patrick.
Hey, if Pat win, it feel like nobody wins, so I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Shit.
Henny was light work. He got some cute killing plays though. I know this nigga ain't talking crazy. He ain't ran that rematch yet either. This man won by like 6 points or some shit. I got the post, matter of fact, because I fucked around and lost the game more than he won it.
Hey man, y'all slide through here now. Don't think it's a game over here in Bama now. Y'all already know who I'm playing with, so
he gonna play with Alabama.
You better come with it. I play with my team, man. Me and Henny, I ain't gonna lie, our battle should be broadcasted like on ESPN. We be having some battles, no lie. But
it be testing friendships and everything.
Yo, we be cussing each other out of everything.
No, that's some bullshit.
I'm talking about I hang up the phone on them and everything. But get off my phone. Both of us be like, man, I'm done. Screw this shit. I'm talking about it's early in the daytime. We done. I'm done, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm through. But yeah. That college football had you going, though. But I look at it as a good way to, check out some of them recruits coming out, too.
On my mama.
So it's handy. It's handy.
And then all I do is, like, is this nigga really good in real life? And I look nigga up.
Yeah. What let me see? Let me look at my gamer tag. Because some of y'all fans, some of y'all subs and all that, y'all can get this work, too. I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying?
I beat the fuck out one of my subs the other day. And we played back-to-back times. I beat him like 4 times before he understood it was levels.
It was levels to this.
There's levels to this shit.
My gamer tag is big_landlord Irvin_723. So it's basically almost like my Cash App. So once again, it's big_landlord-723. So hey, if you want some smoke, holla at me. Let me know.
He said it's the new mock drafts at this point. Hell
Yeah, the college football really help you out with some of this recruiting stuff. Real talk.
Yeah.
Some of this scouting stuff, it do.
It really do, man. And listen, it's always fun to kick somebody's ass early in the morning. And
Yeah.
Go about your day like nothing happened.
Hey man, you know, competition is just what I do. If you beat me, I promise you I'm coming back.
We done had to go to the lab on each other.
I'm saying, look, I swear to God, look. Hen was like a couple months before me on the game, so I was behind. So I come on there, he whooping me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up in that bag. Next thing you know, I'm whooping him. He like, oh hell no. He said, oh, I gotta go to the drawing board. Like that shit for real. We be like real life offensive and defensive coaches. Like no lie. It be something this big, this small that make me have a successful play and vice versa. Like he'll have everything covered, but I have one thing to go to, or he'll do the same to me. That jump be crazy.
It'd be simple shit a lot of times.
Yeah.
We think about it. Like this nigga had everything sold up. Dropped
But
the
the
bitch
flat
off
route,
to the
just
flat.
flat route tear your ass up. No lie.
He said he sent his invite. Go ahead and add him as a friend. We
Hey,
gonna
shit.
broadcast that shit.
When I see you on there, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. Let me know yours too. I guess I ain't too handy with this shit, but if I see some friend requests, I guess I'll accept them.
Indeed. He said he only rock with Madden. I ain't played Madden all year.
I ain't played, man. I ain't like the animations on that. It was too clunky to me. They might have fixed it, but that was like when I bought it for no reason. Like absolutely no reason.
That is some crazy shit. He said, come on 3 times to kick some Eagles. But I know, man. You know, listen. Matter of fact, we were talking about defensive coordinators before we start talking about this tangent on this the NCAA. I might go play this shit when I get off of here, damn it.
Salute to everybody in the trap rocking with us, man. It's been a minute.
Yes,
I see Miss Sadiqa. Let me get some shout outs while you do that.
Go ahead.
I see Miss Sadiqa, Ready Red in the building, JVB boy, Big Sarge in the building. Who else? Mildred, I believe. You know, of course, J Tuck. Who is that right there? I can't see. I do got on shades. That look like Denzel. Denzel Bernard in the building. Who it is? D's. I can't say the rest of that. That sounds too dangerous. But shout out to all the people rocking, man. Shout out to all the people rocking.
Double tap the screen for the team, man.
Yeah, double tap the screen for the team. Hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Hey, y'all know, if y'all want to support your independent content creators, man, the best way to do it right now for me and Henny is to hit that Cash App, $landlord723. And I think Henny's is $Henny the more.
Yep.
So, yeah, y'all support, man. Support. A little goes a long way, and we appreciate everything y'all can do for your boy.
Indeed. So we found it, man.
Somebody just said, just ran into y'all's channel. SoCal Trojan. So I ain't even got to ask what team you like. Do you happen to like the Cowboys too? We come to your city every year. You know what I'm saying?
It says Cowboys fan.
Oh, he a Cowboy fan too?
SoCal Trojan Cowboys fan.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You gonna love it here. You gonna love it here. Sub to both channels, and I promise you gonna get some of the most authentic Cowboys content around these airways. I promise you.
So this is the boy Eberflus. It's supposed to be the. So this is what he first said. He said the Cowboys have hired Matt Eberflus as their defensive coordinator on new Head coach Brian Schottenheimer's staff, per sources, he was defensive assistant under Rod Marinelli, blase. Then he came back and said, corrected. Eberflus has emerged as a candidate, I'm put quotations, to be the next DC and discuss the position, but team will first conduct interviews as required by league rules before final decision. So pretty much what they meant to say is, he's the defensive coordinator. We got to go through all the bullshit in order to hire him first, so we don't get scrutinized by the league and shit. But yes, Matt Eberflus will undoubtedly be the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator. And somebody asked, was he any good? The last time he was a defensive coordinator, he was with the Colts. He was the Colts defensive coordinator, and he was just the head coach this year of the Chicago Bears. If that name is familiar to you, that is fucking why.
Why is he the one who blanked us?
No, what you mean?
The Colts had blanked us that year. Was he there?
Yep, it actually was.
Hey man. Shit. If he blanked us, hey, I got respect for him already. I told y'all I'm the type of guy, when you beat me, that's when you get my respect. When you beat my team, you got my respect now.
And these are the scoring defense rankings for the Colts while he was there. 8th in 2018, 18th in 2019, and 11th in 2020 and 2021. So not amazing, but not bad either. You know what I'm saying? He had one below average year with below average defense, and all the other ones were top 10 or right outside.
I think that's decent.
I think it's okay, and we also can say, listen, he didn't have a Micah Parsons, he didn't have a Deron Bland, he didn't have a this, he didn't have a that. He did have Malik Hooker though. He was Malik Hooker's old coach.
So that'll roll over well.
I mean, is Malik back? Malik playing? Is Malik gonna?
Malik's still on the contract, ain't
I don't know. I gotta look.
Look, because y'all know I've been trying to get rid of Malik for a minute.
You be trying to get rid of everybody, but it's okay.
I've been trying to get rid of Malik for a while now.
You seen Lethal Shooter? I understand it now. I see why.
Man, I've been trying to get rid of that boy.
That's the year we lost to the Rams and Indy had the blueprint. Yup.
It ain't that Hooker that bad. I just feel like he an upgradable position. That's all. I just feel like we can bring somebody in that could do it better.
He said they talked to Frazier on the phone. That's their Rooney Rule. You would think that. He said he is. Thank you, Tuck.
He is what?
Under contract still, Hooker.
Yeah, I thought so. Unfortunately.
They said cut that nigga now. I'll cut him when we get another replacement. I don't.
Shit, Wanye about a free agent now, ain't?
Everybody a free agent, damn near. I know like key names: Osa Digizua. I know that
Jordan Lewis now.
Turbo Terp. There's a couple guys.
Those could be some big losses to me. Turpin out here, and Osa out here. And I was about to ask this question to y'all. Is it possible that we underrated the loss of Aiden Dirty?
Well, I don't know.
Because that year, I think we missed him a little bit.
Let me give you the names of the free agents that are Cowboys: Zach Martin, DeMarcus Lawrence, Brandon Cooks, Trey Lance, Brian Anger, Eric Kendricks, Jordan Lewis, Cooper Rush, Linval Joseph, C.J. Goodwin, Trent Sieg, Chuma Edoga, Osa Digizua, Rico Dow, Chauncey Golston, Nick Vigil, Carl Lawson, Carlos Watkins, Darius Harris, Will Greer, Amani Arajue, Brock Hoffman, Izzy, Marquise Bell, Cavante Turpin, Tyree Sweets, and Wanye Thomas.
Man, that's a lot of people.
Everybody and their mama.
If you mess around and lose, not to me, but I'm going to just speak for y'all. Brandon Cooks and Terp, D-Law. And now, look, D-Law, that old dependable guy, but at the same time,
you got D-Law
can you depend on Sam? Sam is a little knucklehead, seem like.
But you drafted Nealon because Nealon Kump was the Marcus Lawrence.
That's true. He the backup plan. He the safety net. I can
Yeah.
see that.
When you listen, like I be saying, you got an older player on your team, and the dude you draft Kump is that player. You trying to walk the boy out the door.
That you're not doing a good job of hiding that at all.
Like, yeah, man, we love you, and we gotta, we had to go get this identical clone. He does everything you do. He just younger and might be better, but we still love you. Of course, we love you, man. But how long you plan on being here, man? What you finna get into? Like, what you mean? What I'm finna get into? I'm finna go play.
I'm just trying to see, bro, because I supposed to be moving up. They told me I was moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they told you what? But nah, man, I really think this is a big crossroad for the team. For real. Who y'all think gonna be the OC?
Me?
Henny the Moore, calling plays.
Man, I'm gonna pull out that shit I be using on you, man. I'm gonna have a running back that's gonna have 7 touchdown passes by the time the season.
He ain't made me want to absolutely fight this motherfucker. you keep throwing the ball to the running back. All right,
No,
I got something for you.
I'm talking about the running back that be throwing the touchdowns when I play with Arkansas.
Oh yeah. The double throw.
Yeah, I be done pulled up some Killer Moore shit for no reason. Like, listen, I wasn't qualified to get the job anyway. I'm just out. I'm out here. I got represent for the hood.
I'm playing with house money right now.
I'm calling some stuff that has no business working, and I bet it worked.
Facts.
I just ain't gonna put Zeke at center. That's all. I just ain't gonna put.
Okay, name your top 3 biggest losses out of that free agency list.
I mean, hey, shout out to Mr. Holmes for the cash app. I appreciate you, sir.
Donnie,
Yes, sir.
always supporting new media. We appreciate you, sir.
Cavante Turpin, Cavante Turpin, and you know what? I'll tell the people I like. I want Brock Hoffman to come back.
I think that'll be a big loss for real, the way he started playing.
I want Cavante Turpin to come back. And dog, I need to know something, man. Like, what is going on with Marquise Bell, man? How do you go from playing damn near every snap, being a starter, getting Pro Bowl consideration for playing linebacker, and then not even stiffing the field except for on special teams?
Somebody need to call DHR, CPS, or something on the Cowboys. That's just wrong. We need to speak to a manager, because they did Marquise Bell so bad, it don't even make no sense.
They said OC might be Brian Leftwich. I'm down with Brian Leftwich. Listen.
He was over there with Brady, wasn't
he? Yeah. Now he wasn't calling the plays. I don't believe.
Over there in Tampa.
Yeah, I think Bruce Arians was still calling the plays.
What about
They said he got injured. He got injured on special teams, but he wasn't starting before then.
Somebody said Turpin, Osa, and Zach, a healthy Zach.
Damn sure Osa, because you already ain't got no interior defensive line help. So if you lose Osa, what is your plan at 3 tech at that point?
Yeah.
And
so do y'all think Zach Martin was one injury away, or do y'all think he's pretty much just cooked?
He's 90 years old, man.
Because, the right injury could have you out there looking pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? That's true. But I don't know.
Yeah, he was getting early on in the season. He was getting Pro Bowl consideration.
Who?
I'm talking about my boy Marquise Bell last year.
Yeah, Marquise played a great ball the other year.
It waned as the season went on, but he
13 pounds playing linebacker.
Yeah, that's a little ass man.
For that position, for sure.
Yeah, damn sure. Like if I'm heavier than you, I think there's an issue with you in contact. I'm just saying. Any one of us that's heavier than a football player, you got to pray for them when they get hit.
Sadiqa said Brian Cook back.
So Brandon.
Yeah. I'm done with him. I'm sorry.
I just want to draft. Listen, if you had listened to us and Brian Thomas, you would have had a Pro Bowl wide receiver year 1. But I can't be mad because he went 1 pick before we got him.
You can still be mad.
Because they could have traded up and got him. You right.
Other teams trade up. Why we act like we gotta stand here and wait for? See that? You gonna make me rant again? That's something I hate about us. I absolutely hate it. Cause think about this, man. You mean to tell me you got all these players, you done scouted all these players, and you never found a player that'll make you be like, man, we gotta go. If he's even anywhere in our reach, we gotta go up and get him. When the last time the Cowboys moved up for anybody?
They haven't. They moved back. All they do is move back.
You can't tell me you doing your job right, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it should be a player, even if you fail at it, it should be a player that you just fell in love with. Like, man, we got to go get this dude. He'll do X, Y, and Z for the team. We going to get him. If he close, we going at him. That just shows you we have no ambition. We have no aggression when it comes to the draft, and that's terrible.
They said go get Pickens.
Man, Pickens a gangster. He probably come in here slapping for that boy from Birmingham, man. They don't know how to act, man. They don't know how to act.
Even a shot at Dak.
I
told you throw that pitch up.
Man, I'm telling you, like, that boy crazy for real, man. I'm glad he found football. Like,
you made it sound like he found Jesus.
Yeah, he found football. That's just it saved his life, boy. That boy, that crazy. You see how he be, man. I don't think he'll fit over here with us.
That shit crazy. He said T. Higgins gonna be a free agent. You ain't got to trade anything. You just got to sign him. He is a free agent. As a matter of fact, we don't even see that's the issue. We are so for. He said you can't draft a receiver last year because both your receiver contracts would be up. Hold on. Would be up at the same time. You can draft one this year. Well, you had a better wide receiving class last year than this year, if we're being honest.
We cried out about it. We threw a hissy fit about it. We did everything we could to tell y'all how it go. Like, listen, man, that was one of the greatest wide receiver classes we done seen. And it proved to be evident, too.
Yep. Brian Thomas is a hit. Oh, boy, that went over there to the Giants is a hit. Ladd McConkey, who I wasn't even high on, is a hit.
He went off.
Keon Coleman has played well. They already done proven to be their number 2 receiver. Right. There's been plenty of wide receivers in
Marvin Harrison did good.
Oh yeah,
too.
Marvin Harrison. I forgot about Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison did pretty good. Rome did pretty good.
Roma Doomsday, he did good. He damn near took over Denver then, and then he go to Denver.
He went to the Bears.
Oh, he went to the Bears. Yeah.
So you know
one of them went to Denver though.
Troy Franklin.
Yeah, he didn't do as good, but he still made some noise.
I don't think Troy had a great rookie year, but let me see. For Troy, let me see what his numbers was.
We talking about
263 yards.
We talking about the impact they did from this year, Flip. You can judge that for sure. It is what it is. It's no sugarcoating. Yeah. We could tell you that, in the future it's gonna be Bitcoin, but right now it's Dogecoin. It is what it is.
Also, when you were talking about draft classes, we talk about projections because nobody knows what they're going to be. But when you're projecting players, you're projecting the talent. This last draft class is supposed to be better than this upcoming draft class, and that is evident until it's proven otherwise.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, you can think about it like this: there was X amount of first round graded wide receivers last draft. There's like 3 this year. And it might only be 2 at the end of it, depending on who you're counting.
My boy
3.
Big Carl said, "What y'all think about Floyd Noy?" I honestly feel like we shouldn't even be thinking about Floyd Noy. Like, for real. Like, bro, what number receiver is he? And there's no disrespect to him. I'm just telling you, the Cowboys got us in a poverty mindset to where we digging that deep in the roster, trying to see what we can get. Like, other teams, they wouldn't even know that dude. They wouldn't know him. They wouldn't know Brooks. Ain't nobody going that deep in the roster. Mm-mm. Like, I ain't just being mean about it, bro. I'm for real. Like, we are living in poverty. We just feel like every single thing that we do, we got to make it work, and it got to be great. Like, bro, ask the Eagles, or not the Eagles because they weirdos. We don't want to talk to them. Ask a real football team who they 7th receiver is.
They don't fucking know.
Who they 6th receiver that they drafted in the 7th round. Nobody, they gonna be like, who cares? We just traded for T. Higgins. We don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the life of these other football teams, man. So no disrespect, bro, but I'm trying to get my mind out of that. Because I feel like we've been programmed for that, bro. Screw that. That's that Stephen Jones mentality. I'm not finna be digging up all these bench players and hoping that I find gold. Screw that. When everybody else just going to buy gold.
Yeah.
Shit,
also,
I'm sick of that, bro. I
Also,
swear I am,
let's
bro.
stop the rhetoric that we can't afford people because of Dak's contract. That's have been proven untrue like 99,000 times at this point. When you sign extensions, one, you clear salary cap space when you sign your name on the dotted line because they're going to turn a portion of the money you were going to get that year into a signing bonus. So when Dak Prescott signed his contract, it freed up about $20 million in cap space. Had you had Dak Prescott sign a contract earlier in the offseason, you could have used that money. Secondly, Dak Prescott has contract reconstruction levers with already built into his contract where you can free up near $80 million just by fucking with Dak's contract. It's moving money around, making it more palatable over the course of the season. So not only did you free up cap space when you re-signed Dak Prescott, you can also free up more cap space by restructuring Dak Prescott's contract. There's also reconstruction levers built into CD Lamb's contract. So you can restructure Dak Prescott and CD Lamb. And I believe like the numbers are when you restructure everybody possible, you can get over $100 million in cap space to play with. The issue is the Dallas Cowboys do not want to do it. They don't want to kick the can down the road like all these other competing teams. That's why the Dallas Cowboys are a team that does not spend in free agency, yet they're still in cap hell in their minds, right? They always talk about the cap and what they can and cannot buy, yet they're one of the cheapest teams in the National Football League.
Man, I think I just did a mic drop metaphor.
What's up?
We sitting up here in our own roster trying to find gold. Other people just going to buy it.
They went to the pawn shop.
They just went to go buy some gold, bro. Like, they ain't got time. While we sitting around here with a flashlight looking all over the ground and shit for some gold, they went and bought it. And that's why we behind.
Yep, unfortunately. Because, listen, man, we trying to find diamonds in the rough. You know, we want everybody to have a feel-good, story. We want Jalen Brooks to take off. We want Lil Deuce Vaughn.
Hold on. Oh, shit. Somebody just snapped. I ain't finna say that on here. But, yeah.
Shout out to Donald McCorvey, too, for the cash app, man. You a real one, and I appreciate
Shout out to y'all. If you gave me some, too, I appreciate it. If you didn't, it's all good.
Man, this trill.
Man, hold on. Never mind. I can't. Nah. Hell no. I ain't saying it.
Also, because you're right. Because listen, man, you cannot have all these guys pan out. Just because you drafted somebody doesn't mean they're actually going to be NFL players. That's something that we got to get through our damn heads. Just because you drafted them does not mean they're good. Dallas Cowboys want everybody that they pick to play and prosper, and that shit is not realistic. We shouldn't be on here talking about the contributions of a 7th-round pick. We shouldn't be on here talking about the contributions of a 6th-round pick. We are depending on undrafted free agents, dog. This nigga wasn't even good enough to get drafted, but he supposed to be good enough to help your team. Does that make sense?
Now, we ain't saying it don't happen sometime, but we can't depend on that. We can't depend on that. Look, somebody in your life done told you, like, you get what you pay for. Somebody done told you that. Did you put that on the screen, sir?
What?
Never mind. Somebody in your life.
What's some wild shit that happened?
Never mind. I don't even. Y'all don't want me to touch
You
on
saw
it.
King of the North?
No, buddy. It's something vicious in that chat box. But
where is it? Let me find this shit. Hold on.
nah, but, shit. What I finna say? Damn, I missed my thought. But yeah, they threw me off with that shit. Then you got Mingo right there, bro. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Can't win when your number one wide receiver think he's a Barbie. That wasn't it. He does he does got some suspect company. That nigga over there in France with Odell Beckham.
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
know what kind of fuckery going on over there.
Man.
We.
These new dudes different, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Lord Jesus. Damn.
This nigga had to pray. He done called out to the Lord.
Man, it's crazy. Like, I just leave that alone.
Nah, touch on
I'm in enough trouble with the YouTube spaces. They already done counsel me.
That's why you got to go ahead and just say what you got to say, because they can't do nothing to you. No way. You already excommunicated. What they gonna do? Kick you out again?
They gonna banish me for life.
Man, you already banished for life. You just don't know it yet.
But man,
they got that YouTube RICO pending.
What if do y'all want to live in a world where Jalen Tolbert is your number 2 receiver?
Man, hell no.
And Mingo your number 3, or vice versa? Because if not, that's the world that's likely coming down. And guess what? I can see the foolishness on the wall already. Guess what they going to say? They going to be like, Brian runs the ball. What do you need receivers for? They gonna be like, we don't need no receiver. They gonna convince y'all too. Landlord, we don't need no receiver. We run the ball. We gonna run the ball. All right. Okay.
I just see some weird shit going on. He said Jaden Daniels take a worse roster to the NFC Championship game. Hold on. Takes the worst roster to the NFC Championship game than Dak has had for years. You paid him and signed a terrible coach. My nigga, they had 5 turnovers. You were supposed to win football game, but you forced 5 turnovers. For context, since Dak Prescott has been the quarterback, the Dallas Cowboys defense has forced 3 turnovers in 7 playoff games.
When you think about it, bro, to me, I think I had that same argument with people trying to take off for LeBron and Wade in that series when the Spurs whooped their ass. I don't care about what your roster looks like or supposed to be. It's about what your roster doing, how they playing. Them boys is hooping. Like, it don't matter who out there. They playing better than a lot of teams, not just Dallas. So people want to sit up and, they took a worse roster. I don't want to hear that bullshit because guess what? They play better than a lot of people, not just Dallas.
I mean, let's keep that same energy. Like, why are we not having that same energy towards Justin Herbert? Justin Herbert ain't even won a goddamn playoff game. Exactly.
Because, look, that's what I said. My homeboy, he a diehard Brian fan. He think he the GOAT. He's crazy. So he'll sit up and be like, his whole excuse for the Spurs beating the Heat that year with Wade, you know, that back-to-back year. First it was the Ray Allen year. Then the next year, the Spurs came back and beat them by the biggest playoff differential in NBA history. It was a sweep. It wasn't a sweep, but it was like the largest deficit ever. His excuse was the roster was bad.
It wasn't bad.
And Wade was hurt. Like they said Wade was not the same. So Wade wasn't Wade the whole year that got y'all to the championship. But now he bad. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it matters about how they playing. I don't want to hear that. That's the same roster, sir.
On my mama.
How you playing at the time, that's what matters. If you got some young goons that's hooping or just out here balling out, shit, you ain't scared of nobody. Like Washington, bro. Washington is playing with house money. They don't have nothing to fear. And guess what? They got a leader over there. DQ looking at it like, hey, I blew my last opportunity. I won't blow this one. He got them boys believing. Jaden Daniels got them believing. I give him that. He got them boys talking, walking different. They don't seem like Washington no more. I'm just being real. He changed them. But guess what? Look at all the things that they had to do. Don't come to me with this foolishness talking about the roster. But if you want to come to me talking about what the Cowboys compared to Washington and you want to take it there, make sure you remember that they made all these major moves in the front office. They got a whole different ownership. These boys did everything. At every level of change, they done that. So don't come to me acting like it's just Jaden Daniels. Them boys got people from the Warriors organization.
Magic Johnson.
They got Magic Johnson, people from the Warriors organization came over here to be the
general
GM.
Manager. And
Man,
they spent in free agency. They got 2 all-pro linebackers, and they were not on the team last year.
They got Bobby Wagner in the free agency. They got Louisville, and they got the boy the cornerback.
They traded for Lattimore at the end.
Lattimore, man, them boys did a lot of things, and they drafted well. So before you come to me talking about quarterback to quarterback stuff, really put it in some real context. That's all I'm saying. Did Dallas do anything remotely close to any of that?
Hey, what's up with you, man? Quad Edwards with the Cash App. He said, did y'all see Michael Irvin reaction video to the coach? Yes, I cannot play it, but I do got the quotes, and we'll talk about it real quick since that was on the itinerary. So let's go ahead and chop it up about that real quick. So this is John Shoulder, and he pretty much just typed out everything that Michael Irvin said. He said Michael Irvin is extremely frustrated with the direction of the Dallas Cowboys. He said they lost an opportunity by not hiring Deion Sanders as the team's next head coach. For more further context, they were teammates. They're still close friends. They like this. They tight. You know what I'm saying? They super tight. So we have 2 NFC East teams in the NFC Championship game being played Sunday. All eyes on them. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders are enemies on all fronts, and they're in a position that we haven't held in 30 fucking years. We're losing ground in the NFC. That's 30 damn years. 40 years is a generation. It was a time to bring somebody in here that could shake things up and grab this last leg of Cowboys Nation. A third of Cowboys Nation has never felt or lived the glory of a championship story. How the hell can they pass something down when they don't even know about it? Worse yet, that generation has seen total domination from a team named the Kansas City Chiefs. So not only are you losing football games over here, opportunities over here, and divisions over here, you're about to get our America's team moniker snatched off our backs. Damn, Mike. Mike don't like shit. Okay. Thoughts. I'm gonna hear from my boy first.
Well, I heard that. I just feel like it's a little extreme. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said before, you don't know that man. You don't know what he finna do yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of people saying that we're gonna get stripped of America's team. Bro, that's like me being stripped of landlord. That's our name. That's who we are. You go get another name. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are. But I just don't agree with any form of extremism. I feel like he a little too extreme right now for not knowing what's finna happen or how Brian finna coach. And he's saying it's a bad move. I think that's kind of, insensitive, especially to Brian. Brian ain't did nothing but take a job. And you already on here talking about it's a bad decision and, you know what I'm saying, it's more of the same. You don't know nothing about this man. You don't know what he finna do. To me, it's kind of crazy to me, bro. I know we all love and respect the playmaker, but that don't mean he can't be wrong or can't be looking at this in the wrong way. I'm sorry. Like, bro, you don't even know the dude, and you gonna doom him already? Nah, I ain't going with that. No.
All right. Well, I'll put it like this. He may not know Brian, but he know Jerry. And he know what kind of person that Jerry would listen to and what kind of person can probably change the culture in Dallas. And he don't look at him and see that, then he just don't look at him and see that. No, that's just his personal opinion on the matter. Because he may not know Brian Schottenheimer, but, man, landlord, I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not know the people you deal with, but I know you, and I know what you go for, what the hell you ain't going to go for.
True.
So you know, just by judging what I know about landlord, I know I can't bring this nigga around landlord. I mean, he who pays it like that.
But
And
what
vi-
I'm
and
saying
vice,
is,
and vice versa.
let me just say this.
Okay.
Can you? How can I put this?
Take your time.
I'm just saying. You can't just say it's not gonna work. Like basically that's what he said. Then at the end of the speech, he said, "Congratulations." Mike gotta get off of that. Mike gotta get off of that good stuff over there, man. What Mike got going on, man? Like he said, "Congratulations, bro." You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. You just basically said this man finna fail, and you don't even know him yet. You ain't even look. Like he said, "Oh, he made sure he said it's not time to give up on the Cowboys." He said that because that's the brand that pays him. That's one of the biggest ways he get paid. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like, bro. How can you bury this man and he ain't even did his first day yet?
Hey, hold on. Somebody's in the chat box snorting powder with Michael Irvin.
Lord Jesus.
This nigga said Dak is the biggest thing holding us back. Even with Geno Smith, we would win the Super Bowl. Y'all don't even believe that shit.
Man, I can't do this, bro. No.
Geno Smith mama don't believe that shit.
And we can't entertain certain things,
Yes, the
bro.
hell we
Nah.
are.
No, we can't, bro. Because that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time.
How we wasting time? This is a damn Sunday morning. Dallas Cowboys ain't finna play. We just sitting here talking football, man.
We can talk about something better than that foolishness. Geno Smith. Geno got better weapons than us right now and can't win a Super Bowl. What the hell is you talking about? Without the toxic environment.
That man got 2 dynamic wide receivers.
What the hell is you talking about?
Yeah, can't do shit in his division.
He got 2 running backs. He got Jackson Smith and Jiggle. He got DK Metcalf. He got Tyler Lockett. Dak ain't got half of that shit.
I was gonna say that man got a much better wide receiving core. Hey,
I would take that wide receiving core over ours right now.
He gonna win a Super Bowl. He can't even beat us. That man can't. He
can't even beat Dallas. What the hell is y'all be talking about, man?
Can't even beat that man. Come on now.
This is why I say you can't entertain certain shit, bro. I'm sorry. That's too much. That's too crazy.
He said Geno Trina, baby.
For real?
Is he?
It might be. I don't know no celebrity gossip, dude. Shit, it could be.
You never know, cause
I know they said Trey was messing with NBA YoungBoy baby mama.
He was. One of them was. One of them. It's the other nigga.
He better wear a vest, fucking with her.
It's the other young nigga that got his baby mama. Fuck. He used to play for the Spurs.
Who?
Light skinned dude. Hold on. Shout out to Quad Edwards for another cash app. He said
y'all showing love today, man. We appreciate y'all.
He said he did say he hope he wrong and it's up to the players to make it right.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that either.
I mean, man, what do you like, man? You like breakfast, nigga?
I'm sorry, bro. I ain't going for it this year. 2025, I'm not letting nothing slide by that I don't agree with, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Because it can't be the players when the front office ain't gave them nothing to play with.
Dejounte Murray, that's who it was.
Oh, DeJounte Murray.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. But that's him. That's who with the NBA YoungBoy baby mama last time I checked.
So what's so crazy, NBA YoungBoy got so many baby mamas that them might be 2 different girls. For real. Them might be 2 different girls. But yeah, y'all, what I'm saying is I don't feel like the front office did the front office do so you gonna blame the players when the front office ain't gave us the talent to go out there and compete. See, so y'all can say I'm just being playing devil's advocate, but tell me if I'm wrong about that.
I mean, he didn't say it is their fault, but he
said it's on the players. That was his words exactly.
But it is on the players to make the shit work. That's the thing when it comes down to coaching. You buy in, you believe in, and you play to your best ability for the coach.
I can't get with that. But
that's true across the board for any coach though.
But look, it's teams that we know not talented enough, but you gonna sit up there and say it's on the players?
You talk about we're not talking about
like the Giants. It's on the players.
We're not talking about winning a Super Bowl. He's talking about making the coaching situation work.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking he's talking about the success of the team.
No, the coach situation gonna rely on him.
Okay.
On the players buying.
Okay, that's my bad.
At least that's how I took it.
Okay, if you interpreting it like that, I ain't mad. But if you talk about the success of the team,
listen, for a team, we know there's a lot more shit go into it than that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We talk about the culture and everything else that's going to be set by the head coach. It's going to fall on the players at that point.
So if that's the way Mike said it, then I interpreted it wrong. Then so hey, my fault.
I mean, he might have said it like that either way. I don't know.
If he said it if he's saying it's on the players to be successful, just on them, and we know that they don't have enough talent, that's crazy.
I don't abide by that, but I do believe that they have to buy in.
Yeah, they gotta buy in. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I believe it to that point. But to your point, and what I 1,000% agree with, front office got to put some more niggas in here. That's just how it is.
I'm not going for that, bro. Like, nah. We don't have, bro. We ain't got the guys, bro. We don't have the Jimmys and Joes, man. We don't.
Hey, shout out to Keith for the Cash App, man. He said that's for the real Cowboys content. You a real one, man.
Y'all going in, man. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget about your boy over here too. Now he ain't getting all the love.
Yeah, him my boy with a 50-cent Cash App, man.
He not getting all the love over there. But
quit playing. He said that's why the Giants didn't fire the coach. The team was trash. I mean, that's very true.
Giants did what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, that's why I don't think I'm with him now. I don't think Irvin was talking about that because that's just foolish.
We shouldn't have fired Mike McCarthy. Is that the case?
We shouldn't have, but you know,
this team was trash and it's still trash.
It's even worse with all the injuries.
It's gonna be even worse if we don't replace these free agents. Because you already got problems in the middle of your defense. Osa Odigizua is your best interior defender. He may not be a run stopper, but he's one of the better three takes in the National Football League. If you were to lose him, that completely changes the dynamic of what you can do up front for your team. If you were to lose some of these other guys that came in and filled in, like Carl Lawson played well enough to come back.
I'll take Lawson back for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like guys like that who won't break the bank, you should bring them back, and they were very productive for you. Then you talk about D-Law. You're gonna lose leadership, but you believe the physicality you have on the roster already in Neyland. You hope that to be the case anyway.
How could you survive losing all of those players 2 years back to back, and then having two like underwhelming drafts?
You can't.
We lost a lot of guys last year, man, and then it looked like we finna lose a lot on this year. This team gonna be shit. This team gonna be a skeleton in a minute.
They said Osa is gone. You were damn right Osa's gone because Osa gonna get some money. 3 takes get paid. It's 1 takes that don't get money. Osa gonna get some bread somewhere.
Man, I tell you this.
Maybe with the 49ers. They like signing
I was just about to say, bro, we sit up and let them go to an op.
You know he gonna succeed too. Everybody we let go plays well,
and he gonna go crazy against us. Watch.
I just seen Neville Gallimore have like a 2-sack playoff run.
Yeah, who he was with?
The Rams.
Yeah, I seen that. He had a safety too. He got a safety that guy.
I think he did. He think it was going
on the Eagles. He got a safety.
Game wrecker. It's sad too, man. But when you really think about it. Everybody that leaves Dallas is successful, and it's a long line of people. Even if you go back to the Anthony Hitchens and the what's the old boy from LSU we drafted, Claiborne.
Yeah, Mo
Claiborne went to the Chiefs, won the Super Bowl. Anthony Hitchens went to the Chiefs and won the Super Bowl. Wilson went to the Chiefs and won the Super Bowl. We traded away the corner that they had for all those years. What's the young man's name?
For who?
We traded him for an offensive lineman that we ended up cutting. It's
Byron Jones.
No, not Byron Jones. He didn't really play for us a lot. He was like a fringe roster guy, and he ended up becoming one of the better corners in the league.
Oh, you talking about the dude who went to the 49ers?
Yeah, he played for the 49ers and the Chiefs.
Ward.
Shadarius Ward. Shadarius Ward, how you say the young man's name. He was a Dallas Cowboy. We traded him away for next to nothing, and he went on to be very successful in the National Football League. Did not see his value and messed that up. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know that. Shadarius Ward was a Dallas Cowboy. You had him on your roster, and you traded him away for an offensive lineman that you cut. I can't remember telling you that boy's name. Thank you. Yeah, Mooney. They call that boy Mooney now. You know you good, you get a nickname, nigga. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's Ward. Yeah, it was Ward. Then you continue on. You think about the other people. Barry Church went to an AFC Championship game when he left Dallas as a starting safety. You talk about DeMarcus Ware, the biggest one, became a Super Bowl champion with the Denver Broncos, still putting up numbers in production, even though we were done with the boy. Byron Jones left and got a big bag. He didn't really produce after that. He got hurt.
Kevin Joseph left and got a ring, though. He didn't do it.
Special teamer.
Still got a ring.
Yeah, he got a ring. Let's continue down that line. We got guys playing in the championship game right now. Do we not? Dante Fowler left.
A lot of them.
And he in the championship
Dorrance
game.
Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Tyler Biadasz.
I forgot about my boy. So like everybody leaves Dallas and just prospers, man. When you think about it.
And we got mad when they told you, oh, when I go to these other teams, it's just about football. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, and y'all say, oh, they ain't gonna do shit no way. And they in the AFC. You got your stupid ass at home. They in the NFC Championship game.
They told us. They said, oh, it's a show over there. It's a circus over there. They tapping at the glass. When I come here, it's just so refreshing. It's all about football.
Oh, Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is still a good
Texans.
football player.
Yeah.
With the Texans, and they winning playoff games and shit. He done won 2 playoff games the last 2 years.
Conor McGovern.
Conor McGovern is a starting center. He was a starting center for the Bills, if I'm not mistaken. He's in the AFC Championship game. Noah Iguodala, Noah Brown over there. I forgot Noah Brown was over there.
With the Texans?
No, he with the Commanders.
Oh, he with the Commanders now.
He caught the Hail Mary, remember?
Sure did. See though? This shit's so crazy.
Our coordinators go off and win. I'm like, damn.
Both of our coordinators.
One of them gonna play in the Super Bowl. Just depending on which one. So
I don't think this. Nah, let me be quiet. I ain't gonna say that.
What?
I about to say I don't know how much worse it can get, but it can get a little worse.
Oh, one of them can win the Super Bowl.
One of them motherfuckers win, boy.
It's over with. We might have to stop making content.
I'm gonna go on a hiatus, goddamn.
Hey, Schultz didn't block shit but niggas online. I ain't gonna hold you, but he can catch them passes now.
He made sure he did that. He ain't finna make a mixtape.
Man, hold on. I'm finna flow. Finna get the dough. Finna get a nigga hoe. Take her to the mole. Tell. Bet you never tell. I been moving bills. Like a clientele. Hold on.
He ain't finna get indicted. Lord.
Landlord
I don't know nothing about none of those things that he rapped about. Don't come to my door.
Hip hop police got my nigga on a leash.
Hey, they use these songs against you these days, boy. Ass up.
That man was bullshit. He ain't mean nothing. That game got him.
They had you in shambles by these songs, boy.
Oh my mama. Hey man, if you listen to any of this and you heard some excuses, man, I need you to go to your doctor immediately and get your hearing checked. You're getting old, you're getting senile, you might need a hearing aid. Because niggas ain't gave no excuses since we been on this motherfucker.
What the hell is they talking about? Like, people just log in and say something. I promise you he ain't listen to us. He ain't listen to us. Chat, name an excuse that we said about anything. We just named all of everything, everybody leaving here doing good. What we excusing?
We ain't excusing nothing.
We said it's us. Shit.
Everything about us.
That's called accountability. So you so used to people making excuses, you don't know what accountability sound like. That's the problem.
See, and the biggest issue y'all have is y'all want the players just to overcome everything. Y'all want them to overcome play calling. Y'all want them to overcome the front office not getting them the help they need. You want them to overcome the front office playing with their money. You want them to overcome tours and distractions. Like, I'm just telling y'all, the players have their part, but that's a structural issue. You don't go 30 years of being unsuccessful and it's just players. I swear to God, you don't.
Hey, ask me this. Whoever worked together with a team, let 2 of your team members be gone. That's gonna be a rough ass day, ain't it? That's what the Cowboys dealing with, man. That's what the Cowboys dealing with. 2 of your team members gone? Shit, y'all, they finna work the skin off y'all ass.
He said y'all gave excuses for y'all hairline. Nigga, my hairline is immaculate.
Man, I don't know what people be thinking going on. Man, my shit is intact, right, and I'm almost 40.
Hell yeah.
My hair is still great.
I need a haircut, but outside of that,
my hair is still great. You don't even see too many grays. I got like 1 gray, sir. What do you mean?
Nah. See, you gonna have quite a few more after this shit.
Yeah.
He said overcome the entire coaching staff being underpaid. Like, man, you up here paying y'all paying YouTube streamers, man. I know I seen West Coast call a play one day.
It was Ryan, wasn't it?
You know
ran the damn ball.
You know he ran the ball, and he gave Zeke a touch. Shout out to my cousin, man. That's my boy.
All right. Big West.
Oh, he said Cowboys think it's basketball, thinking we can play the Big 3 and we going to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Man. Listen, you have a 53-man roster that usually has holes in it. You have a owner that does not empower the head coach. You have all this dysfunction, distractions. You're not winning. You're not going to win. I don't give a damn. Y'all can let Dak leave right now. I promise you still ain't gonna win shit if you don't fix the other problems on this team.
Yeah. I mean, I see people looking for solutions, bro. We got some, but a lot of them are hope-based. You know what I'm saying? We got to hope that this coaching staff works out and it aligns perfectly. We got to hope that we knock the draft out of the park. We got to hope that they've changed their tune on being players in the free agency, being buyers in free agency. If those 3 things don't happen, we're going to be in trouble. It is what it is. We losing too many players, and we're not replacing enough of them with good players. So, it is what it is. It's not no excuses to be made. We telling y'all what we need to do to be able to be a good team again. And it's threefold.
And we're a long way away. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but
It's
we're a
hope.
long way away. And listen, you know what? I finally see why Michael Irvin said the shit that he said, because he has no hope. In order to be down with everything that's going on, you have to believe in the candidate. We are not down on Schottenheimer, so we probably feel that way right now.
I actually feel like Schotty gonna do well, but I feel like it's hard for anybody to be great under Jerry Jones. I think that's just, you know what I'm saying?
My boy said Dak leave right now. He going to Super Bowl with another team. That's our kind of luck.
I really feel like he would, depending on the team.
I think Romo would have left and won if we gave him the opportunity to. Because, listen, it's hard for me to say that you don't have a chance with an all-pro quarterback, and that's exactly what Tony Romo and Dak Prescott are. They're all-pro quarterbacks. They may not be the best quarterback in the league, but there's not many that you can actually say have performed more than them. There might be some you like better than them, but there was never like a laundry list of guys that actually put up better numbers than them guys or perform better than them. There wasn't. So it's hard for me to believe that guys like that couldn't win at a place that actually cared about winning football games.
It's hard for me to believe that GMs looking at those quarterbacks like, I wouldn't be able to do better with them either. Bro, it's GMs. Look at what they did with Sam Darnold. What Minnesota would look like with a healthy Dak Prescott?
Boy, what would that look like with Tony Romo right now if he was in his prime? You drop on that Minnesota team. Or you drop Dak Prescott out there like you said. Same thing with San Fran. You don't think that Romo or Dak Prescott is a improvement over Brock Purdy?
Man, Romo would have turned them up.
Boy, what? And listen, I think Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than people give him credit for. I do. I do. I think he's a pretty damn good quarterback. But I think Dak Prescott is better. You know, he got the awards to say that he's better. Same thing with Tony. You don't think that in a Shanahan offense with that defense and those weapons, those guys can't be successful? And they all they care about is winning football games?
True. I think I just said the bottom line, man. If we don't do the trifecta, like I just said, the coaching staff got to come together well, free agency and the draft. We got to knock out. That's how big of a far-fetched idea this is, because we got to knock all three of them out the park. Like, nothing can be like, it's okay. It just didn't pan out how we saw it. Like, we're going to be a bad team. So we need to knock all three phases out the park. I honestly feel like he didn't say we far away. I don't feel that way, honestly. I feel like I said, the only reason I don't feel that way is because I feel like certain positions will help us more than other positions. Like, I don't think people talk about that enough. Like, they'll just say, we need this or we need that. I feel like a wide receiver and a running back will turn this team up a lot of notches, bro. Real talk. If they good. If they come out here, boom, out the gate, good players, this team will be competitive. Now, am I saying we're going to win a Super Bowl? No. But if you put Dak Prescott on a team, you can have this same offensive line. If you give him a phenomenal back with another weapon at wide receiver, this team will be rolling. No lie. The defense will just have to be, you know what I'm saying, do what they do. But I promise you, if we get a good wide receiver and a good running back in this draft, this team will be back competitive like that. No lie.
But that's the thing. I'm not talking about being competitive anymore.
You talking about going to the Super Bowl.
And we're a long way from that.
They just screwed up that. You can't even think like that no more.
But that's too bad. Like,
I'm telling you, they just took
what the
bro.
heart wants.
They just took the coach away. That Super Bowl talk is not even. You gotta hope he can be as good as Mike McCarthy first.
Is Dan Quinn going to Super Bowl his first year in a new location?
Is Dan Quinn a first-time head coach?
Stop pissing on my dreams, Dan.
I'm just saying. Is this his first time at the rodeo? No.
I plead the fifth, nigga. I don't know.
Okay. This. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have hired Pete Carroll, maybe we could be like, okay, we feel like we got a good enough team with a few kinks here and there, changes up here and there, that we could be a playoff team. Cause, like, real talk, I don't even think most teams, some teams might feel like they're a Super Bowl team, but I think the first step, you got to be a playoff team. Cause we don't know what the hell gonna happen in the playoffs, man. Nobody do. Nobody really knows what's gonna happen when it's a one-game elimination scenario, bro. This is football, bro. Anything can happen. Huh?
That's what makes it so fun. Man.
Exactly. Like, this ain't basketball. Well, the best team gonna more than likely win.
Because you got to run it back so many times.
Yeah, because, like, if this was football, if football was a tournament type situation, bro, it'll be a lot of different champions. Some teams was just better than that team that night. The Giants would have never beat the Patriots again. It just happened that night. Real talk. That's the beauty of football. That's the beauty of any given Sunday, because it literally is any given Sunday, man.
Hey, I agree with this too. He said Austin Richards performed better than Tyler Guy, and he did. And he was rewarded by not playing enough, and he also got hurt. And I hate that for Austin.
Tyler Guy need to sit it. No, man.
But, man, listen, dog. But this is why I say we're ways away, because the Dallas Cowboys have had the same issues for over half a decade. They can't stop the fucking run. They can't. You up here and listen. When you have an easily exploitable weakness, when you get to the postseason and it's for all the marbles, teams are going to exploit that exploitable weakness. That's why you have playoff games. The Dallas Cowboys give up 297 yards on the ground, 169, 175. Like, they up here putting up video game numbers on the Dallas Cowboys on the ground. You would think that was some like, come on now.
Now somebody asked, what's the solution? Go buy you a defensive tackle. The baddest mugs that be in the free agency, go buy them.
I asked him to do it this year.
Go buy them.
DJ Reader was out there. they didn't want to do
Oh,
it.
guess what? They still searching for gold, ain't it?
Yep.
They walking around in the dark with a flashlight and a metal detector, while these other teams just going to purchase one.
You know what's even crazier? I just thought about this. Jordan Phillips was on this team looking awful, and now he's playing good with the Bills. In the AFC Championship game, by the way.
I ain't mad at them.
So maybe it is us, because niggas forget how to play football when they get to Dallas.
They caught up with all the other foolishness that they said they have to deal with.
Like, that man probably just wasn't engaged in this mug. He up here getting, they up here try to pet this nigga. Like, what? I'm not an animal. that man was taken aback by the foolishness in Dallas. Cause he showed looking like a different dude. He up here getting picks. He got a pick one game with the Bills. This year, after leaving Dallas, getting interceptions as a defensive tackle.
Everybody do better. Cheeto became a better player.
Cheeto went to a Super Bowl. I forgot about Cheeto Bay.
Burrow.
Yeah, Cheeto Bay went with Burrow on them. He lost, but he went. Starting corner. He even said it was different. But, you know, everybody lying on Dallas. They hating on Dallas. They don't know what they talking about, even though they live that shit, and you a fucking fan. You fanned out.
All right, man, listen. Y'all not finna have me depressed on my only off day. So then guess what? I got to get up out of here. I'm sorry. We done beat this dead horse. I'm going to tell y'all my solutions, like I said. The trifecta, they got to get it right. It is what it is. If they don't, we're going to be a mediocre mid team, maybe a 500 team, something like that. But you got to think, look like you got two powerhouses. If this ain't a Cinderella story for Washington, even though I'm not scared of them, you know what I'm saying? We beat them. But I'm just saying, you got two powerhouses in your division right now. So even the games that you was projected to win, that's going to take a little slight dip. Now you looking at splitting with Washington.
I mean, hell, that's the best case scenario because they might be like that next year. If they're good enough to go to a championship game this year, you don't think a team, they're not used to winning. They finna go out here and cash out, man. You think that they got something now? Well, they could do some shit like sign T. Higgins.
Lord Jesus. And look, they can boost up their weapons like that, but we can't. We don't have the ability to.
They don't. Cause listen, cause the Dallas Cowboys can afford anything they want to afford. If they want T. Higgins, they can get T. Higgins. If they want this defensive tackle out there, they can get a defensive tackle. If they want a running back, we talking about the draft. We could sign a running back. We could sign. What's the boy from the Browns' name? I know you.
Nick Chubb.
We could sign Nick Chubb. We could sign one of these guys. Will they do it? No, probably not. Probably won't. It's not in their blood. They ain't trying to win for real. If they win, okay, you know, they lucked into it. They trying to print money.
Facts. I see you, Miss Regina.
Hey,
we about to get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Well, I am. I gotta go.
Yeah. On the way out, though, man, please continue to hit those likes. Continue to hit those shares. Please hit those cash apps as well. $ landlord 723 is his. $ Henny the Moore is mine. You can send $50,000. You can send a dime. It's all fine in my mind.
It's all appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And if you enjoyed the show, man, I want y'all to support it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't know what we go through to try to get these shows out here for y'all. And it ain't easy doing all the stuff that we do. We got multiple jobs, working multiple hours. We doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So we still find time to come out here and give y'all a show. So I hope y'all appreciate it. We appreciate y'all.
Oh, also, he said we can draft a running back and receiver. Our money should go to O-line and defense. I'm not mad at that because, you know, I prefer a young, explosive wide receiver over a Trevon Diggs who have come off a dramatic knee injury. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want the mechanical man as my wide receiver.
Hell no. Yeah, you got any final parting words you want to give to the peoples?
I'm not too bad at Brian Schottenheimer. I like him as a person. Of course, I haven't seen him as a head coach, so that's yet to be seen. But I ain't mad at the hire. Like, I know a lot of people want to just be outraged right now. That's not who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I tell it like it is. I like Brian. Like, I like Brian as a coach and as a person. I like exactly what he represents. I just want to see what that looks like as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got to see now. And when I seen them saying that they was interviewing Brian Schottenheimer, I was like, bro, he finna knock that out the park. He's a great speaker. He know how to hold a room. He got all that in the bag for sure. So I'm telling y'all, when y'all hear this man speak and y'all see how he go about his business, y'all gonna like him. He just a stand-up type, leader type dude. But we just gotta see if he's gonna have real power or real authority here. That's for question, because he's been awarded you know what I'm saying? He's been awarded a promotion. So that's yet to be seen. It's just a lot of things we gotta wait to see. So don't be an extremist. I feel like that's what Mike was. You shouldn't be extreme no way. Like in a positive way or in a bad way. A lot of this stuff gotta play out, and we gotta see what happens, y'all. Like, I think extremism is the enemy right now. Don't be too high or too low on nothing. We gotta wait to see what happens.
I mean, listen, dog. One thing I want to say to Dad before we get out of here: if you like literally like landlord from Alabama, if you were up for a job and I put in a reference for you, I put in a good word, and you ain't get that shit, I'd be mad too. Fuck the nigga that got it. He ain't shit. And that's pretty much
that.
And that's pretty much what happened with Mike and the Dion thing. He begged Jerry. He put in a reference for Dion. He wanted that to happen for his homeboy because they've been closed for 11 years, and it just didn't work out. So he's frustrated as well because he see the kind of program that Dion runs in Colorado, and he wants that for Dallas.
But guess what?
Talk to me.
Is Mike gonna stop being a figurehead for Dallas?
Who?
Michael Irvin.
Nah. Hey.
Is he still gonna come around sometimes and be going crazy and talking? You know what I'm saying? Is he still gonna be Mike for Dallas?
He's a fan of the team.
So guess what?
What's up?
He gonna be checking it up with Schottenheimer in a few months or a year. It's gonna happen.
You sure?
Yeah.
He could just be in his suite.
You gonna see him. I like this guy. No. Look, let us come out on fire.
Then he'll change his tune.
He gonna be Brian. Yeah, we gonna win it. Yeah.
Of course.
Bro, I ain't got time for that.
But it's the truth. It's the truth though. I would rather this nigga say I don't believe in you, and then if you prove me wrong, I will gladly say I was wrong. But that's just like anything in life, man. You gotta stand on what you believe in. It's his truth.
True. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's just a little too extreme for me. But I get it. That's your partner. You gonna ride for your partner.
It's Michael Irvin. Had there been anything in this man's life he ain't been extreme on.
He live extreme.
Man, that's what he do. That's why they hide him. In fact,
it is.
We're gonna have to tap into that Monday. I do want to see Brian Schottenheimer's first official press conference as the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. It'll be very interesting. Hopefully he has a DC and OC by then. Don't fuck this up, Dallas.
Please.
Matter of fact, who do you want as the offensive coordinator? Matter of fact, it's actually a two-part question. Who do you want as the offensive coordinator, and who do you want calling plays? Because we already know there's a distinct difference.
Y'all just automatically gone down on Slowick right now?
Nobody wants Slowick, and the Dallas Cowboys said they're not calling him. So I'm not even thinking about him.
That's stupid.
Is it?
Kellen Moore got a job. You don't think he should have got another chance? Yeah.
He ain't gonna. Hey, listen.
You can't even knock that. Like, you don't think he should get another shot? He was the hottest man in the world last year.
They don't want that man. They said. Listen,
I think that's foolish. I think they should have. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't leave no stone unturned.
I understand kicking the ties. Oh my God! Excuse me. Jesus, I'm old.
This is far-fetched. What about Mike McCarthy for OC?
That is so wild.
What? Hey, boy, that'll shock the world.
Tomorrow at 11, I'm gonna know a little bit more about this man. Cause listen, I intentionally did not listen to anything. I ain't listen to none of his interviews or nothing.
Brian Shaw,
I want to go into this blind.
I guarantee you gonna like him. You gonna like what he's saying and what he talking about.
All right, I believe y'all. Cause listen, he said, yeah, CJ ain't Dak. CJ ain't fucking with a picture of Dak. I'm tired of people acting like it's even close. Like Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than CJ Stroud, and I hate that I even have to say that live. Like y'all niggas should know this.
But yeah, man. What's your last words or whatever? Cause I gotta get up out of here.
Now landlord doesn't really have a life, but he just finna jump off and get on the game or something, man.
Nah, I gotta relax.
You gotta relax.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. What you gotta relax for?
This is my only off day, man.
Who needs off days?
Me? I'm old.
I don't have off days.
I'm old. You still a young man. You got young legs. You got young legs.
He said, go get Brian Leftwich. I'm not mad at that. Man,
See that? Look at you. Yarning and shit, man. Go on and let these people go.
I'm also finna get off, but not because I got shit to do. It's just because landlord ain't trying to stay live for 8 hours like my initial plan was. I was going to stay live.
Oh, no.
Stay live the rest
You
of
ain't
the day.
tell me that plan.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even showed up.
I trapped you, nigga. he gonna try and click the button and can't leave.
I wouldn't even showed up, boy.
But nah, real talk though, man. Like I'm more of a wait and see kind of guy right now with Schottenheimer myself. I don't know anything to expect from him as a head coach. He's never done it before. So just pray about it. We'll see what happens. Hope for the best for Schottenheimer. Because listen, his success, our futures is hang on his success. As fans, our futures hang on this man's success. So even if you don't believe in Schottenheimer, hope for the best for him, man. But you can catch me at Henny the Moore on Facebook. Matter of fact, it's HTM Sports on YouTube. Henny the Moore on Facebook. HTM Sports on Twitter. I'm not saying X, it's Twitter. Landlord, where can they find you at, man?
Man, landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Y'all tap in for the win. Double tap the screen for the team. All that good stuff, man. We appreciate y'all being here with your boys, man.
Indeed. In the words of West Coast, man, never look down.